Alright guys, welcome back to the TheCombustionGamer YouTube channel and NASCAR 25. We've got info. Let's take a look. Alright, so NASCAR 25, they revealed the track list. They also dropped a trailer for the trailer of the trailer. Yeah, that makes total sense. And one thing I'm going to note once again is I did see that trailer. I think it's on Instagram. And I gotta say, the trailer for that is extremely clippy. I mean, it is ridiculously clippy. The cars are like jitterbugging across the screen, which was not good. Not good looking. Once again, I'm not sure who's in charge of putting up the content, but whoever's doing the video, something's going on with that is definitely not good. And someone keeps okaying it, and that needs to be addressed because it did not look that good. So hopefully, once again, we all go with the hope word because interesting nonetheless. So anyways, on September 10th though, we had NASCAR 25 talk about ready to hit the track with the stars, and NASCAR 25 will be bringing dozens of the top tracks in the sports console and Steam. Supposedly Steam will be released in November is currently what the quote-unquote date is. We have not seen that for sure. I have to double check here on Steam and see if there is any date for that, and we'll double check that. But with the Cup Series, Xfinity Series, Trucks, and ARCA, one thing that is noted is a whole lot of tracks are missing in the ARCA Series. So that's rather disappointing. I know a lot of people were hoping to be able to have some of the less known ARCA tracks to be able to race at that are for more of the regional series, so that's kind of disappointing not to have. But honestly, I mean, if they can get all of these tracks to work properly, maybe that's something we see in the next game. So that's a little disappointing, but also they never said that they were going to do that in the first place, so it was kind of a high hopes. But yeah, it seems like it should work out decently with this. So I think we'll be fine. We'll live. But the three biggest exclusions is obviously we do not have Bowman Gray. So obviously there will not be a clash, which has led many to summarize that there will not be duels or even an all-star race. So supposedly there is North Wilkesboro. Yep, there it is right there. So maybe we will get a all-star race to be able to maybe win $1 million to help our team out. So we'll have to wait and see on that. Obviously you had to have that in for the Truck Series to be able to run that, so we'll have to see how that works with career mode, etc. But North Wilkesboro is in the game. But will we get special events such as the all-star race? That's still in question. Obviously we're not going to get the clash because Bowman Gray is not in the game, so that's disappointing. Also, we don't have Portland, which obviously the Xfinity Series and ARCA Series ran at, so we don't have Portland. We don't have that road course in the game, so that's also rather disappointing. And also the whatever the Mexican track is, I don't want to say it because I'll probably butcher it within an inch of its life, but the Autodrome, I think that's part of its name, it's not in the game. So one of the key, what is touted as one of the key top features of this NASCAR season, the race in Mexico, is not in the game. Now, I'm not particularly partial to that race anyways. I thought it was a bit of a waste of the time for the series myself to actually go down there, and the racing wasn't bad, but just the logistics did not sound like it was a pleasant experience for those involved. So I will not be sorry to not have it on the schedule next year, but still, you're supposed to have that in the game because it's part of the schedule, and it's not. So that's rather strange, and it is on iRacing, so rather interesting. So kind of a ball drop right there. So anyways, we do have the track list here. Not a whole lot of else information on this post, but we do have the track list, and some of the tracks are missing, so that's disappointing. Secret Americas though, we got that, and Daytona International Speedway, all of the good stuff is in here, which will be fun nonetheless. But still, if we're trying to get the entire season in, we already are short on that by at least 2 tracks for the regular season on multiple series, and also a track short if we're going to look at the clash. So interesting and disappointing. Then moving over to the daily downforce, which revealed the price tiers for NASCAR 25. So this was rather interesting. So iRacing has officially announced the price and tiers for its upcoming NASCAR game, alongside a September 18 pre-order date. So September 18th, that's when the trailer's supposed to drop and pre-orders are supposed to be available. And so NASCAR will be available for pre-order on the PlayStation Xbox stores on September 18th. So we got 72-hour early access to the game. That's the benefit. But here's the prices. $60 for Standard Edition and $80 for the Gold Edition. And if you just want to buy the Standard Edition but decide to come back later to get the bonuses of the paint scheme packs, DLC packs, it is $25, which makes it more expensive to do that than it is to get the Gold Edition. Interesting. Anyways, but the bonuses of pre-ordering the game will include 72-hour early release, 5,000 career bonus dollars, 500 career rep points, and 3 additional paint schemes and cover drivers. So we get a little bit of info here. Obviously, we're going to have a money base, which I was pretty sure we were going to have in career mode anyways, but also you need to have career rep points. So what does the rep points do? Don't know. We'll have to wait and see, but there is another level of something that helps you in your career mode, so that's going to be interesting to see what that is, and obviously includes the base game because, well, you can't sell a game without the game, right? Exactly. Anyways, then the benefits of ordering the Gold Edition is you get VIP employees unlocked, is what I would assume that means, 10,000 career bonus dollars for your team. You get 1,000 rep points to start off with, and the 3 DLC packs featuring 230 plus paint schemes and fire suits. And that was something that I did see earlier on with some of the screenshots, is that the drivers had different helmets. So I thought that the customization of different fire suits and stuff, that would be something that would come in. Seems like they're trying to go the route of F1, which doesn't seem like it's a bad idea. Except I'm concerned they might be going the true EA Sports route of nickel and dime you to death for all the special thingamahoogies. That would be annoying. But that is in the game as of this post right here of NASCAR 25 on the EXO. So anyways, NASCAR 25 released on October 14th in 2 editions, Gold Standard, so we already know that. Let's see, confirmed by a short teaser trailer last week, so they had a short trailer then. I think I remember seeing something like that. Also, it's supposed to unlock 3 bonus paint schemes from the cover drivers such as Bell, Blaney, and Byron. All of the B driver names, kind of funny. So Gold Edition costs that. Edition, though that game's Icon Edition, yep, so talking about Icon, EA Sports F125 had an Icons Edition which had $90. So overall, still expensive. In my opinion, I would have liked to see it a little bit on the cheaper side, starting wise, but it's about in the realm of where other games are at. So I mean, it's not terrible, but I would have liked to see, especially with how bare bones they are saying the game's going to be and the lack of some tracks, it would have been nice to see that price maybe be a little bit lower at the starting gate. Obviously, it costs more for the DLC, that's fine, but maybe a little bit less for the base game. But that's just me. That's just the critique. Not that they had to do that or that they should do that. Just something that I was thinking of with being more of the bare good bones. But anyways, and then also in this article from Daily Downfalls, which you should check out, he usually has some good NASCAR stuff to read about. They're also mentioning that it's actually cheaper once again for you just to go ahead and get the Gold Edition versus the Season Pass, which is obvious that they want you to do that, so that's fine. And then also just that they also had an article about the fans being disappointed about the racetracks left off of the schedule, which is definitely disappointing, that's for sure. But anyways, that's all we got until the 18th, when we get to look at gameplay. If we see popcorn popping of the cars in the gameplay trailer, then we need to be concerned. So I think it's going to be good, but for some reason they keep putting out clips that don't look good, so I don't know why they're doing that. So anyways, we'll find out when the gameplay trailer comes out. We got the prices, we got some missing tracks, interesting information nonetheless, but getting closer to gameplay and to pre-ordering of NASCAR 25. So anyways, that's all the news that we got. Obviously we will come back and we will look at that gameplay footage and see what we got going on. But anyways, guys, that is it for us today. Hopefully you found the video interesting. Hopefully it helped you get some information that you might not have seen. And we will see you guys here next time on the Combustion Gamer YouTube channel. Bye-bye.